Hello everybody, it is Itsy Bitsy. Do not ask me where that name came from. Now I am literally recording this 1 hour later from where I was last time because I've done what I needed to do. I have grinded, I've tested, and I have built. So what have I done? Well, for one thing, I did the main thing that I set out to do, which was getting the Intel Center, because not only is that now going to lock the golden cards, but it's also going to help me get to where I need to go, which is all the way up here. Woo! Also, I had resources left over after a grind, and I promise you, I have not gone to that next boss. Now, the building that I've done here is the watchtower. So one crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with the bosses yourself. And you can build up to 4 of these towers. So just to show you what they look like, I've got one there, then I've got another one there. Now, I'm not quite sure how the mechanic works. I don't know if I need to maybe go back to my other save, like my personal one, and have a look on there. However, I've only got these at the moment to level 1, so I don't know if maybe that means I'm going to get 2 level 1 archers, or how it works. But on my other run, I've got a level 2 watchtower, and I seem to have a lot of archers helping me the closer I get to the campfire. So, that might be one to look for in this playthrough. If you know anything that I don't, do obviously let me know in the comments. Further, I also still had a little bit left over, so I built a forest, which is what I wanted to do to be able to play the rogue a bit better. Now, let me just go to our cards for one moment. So, I have 2 golden cards unlocked at the moment. They are the Arsenal, which gives you an additional item slot, but however, it does lower item quality by 15%. But let's face it, with these cards, because they are quite powerful, you're going to have good and bad. We also have here the Ancestral Crypt, which gives you +3 health for every enemy with a soul killed, removes the health bonus from armor, and also grants you 1 resurrection after hero's death. Now, what I do intend to do is do an actual run with the rogue, so I'm going to start switching this out. Now, of course, we do want to use this instead of the arsenal. Now, the forest that we have, it does give you +1% hero attack speed, and I think the thicket gives you 2, or it's 1.5. We will double check that when we go in. But I do want to use that one, to be honest. Now, it is flashing at me to tell me that, oh no, you've got too many cards. But obviously we are going to be getting rid of a card. Now, when it came to the rogue, I was a little bit unsure about what to get rid of. I did discuss it to myself because I'm a total weirdo. And I'm going to get rid of this, the Meadow, because as much as it's a really useful card, I'm not really at the same time seeing much health. Obviously, the further in you go and the more health you gain, I just don't feel like I'm getting enough meadows and I'm not getting enough out of the bonus. If you play the rogue in a different way, do let me know in the comments and we will have a little play around together and see what we can do. So in this playthrough, I'm going to take out the meadow. So we still have, of course, the rocks and mountains to gain our health back. Well, just to gain health, which is absolutely fantastic. And then because with the rogue I was consistently dying, I now have the Ancestral Crypt. Not only am I going to be gaining health from killing things with souls, but it also means that I'm getting a resurrection. I can't promise how well this is going to go. Quite frankly, I can see it going poorly. Now with that Intel Center as well, we obviously have the Encyclopedia, which shows you absolutely everything you've ever unlocked in the game. Why is it only telling me that I've only got... sure. But I'm very, very eager to just get in and actually play the rogue and see how far we can go. So without further ado, that's exactly what we're going to go. So I'm going to switch it to the rogue, chapter 3, I'm going in. Okay, so to trigger that arsenal, if you use the arsenal, what you need to do is put it down. Same with the Ancestral Crypt. So to trigger this one, I have to have it put down. Now with the arsenal, I've not tested it on the rogue character, but it does unlock an extra slot, which will obviously become black like these ones. But I don't know what slot it's going to unlock, but we'll find out when we come round to playing with that one as well. So we also have straight away a forest, so I'm just going to shove that down. So because I'm not playing with the meadow, I don't need to think about where I'm putting it down, I just need it down. The Ancestral Crypt, however, I'm going to pop him just in there because then that way he's not in the way of of anything around here. But obviously we do need it down just somewhere. I'm going to quickly, there we go, equip all of that and away we go. So we'll start seeing that health coming in, hopefully from here, to be honest. Unless I've already done it. Did it have a soul? Is that right? Am I missing something? We'll have a quick look. Ah, okay, no. So because this doesn't have a soul, we're not going to get anything off it. Well, that was a very short-lived example. Yay! So we're just going to have to wait until we get some more stuff built, and then, hey-ho, there we go. We'll see what happens, I guess. I'm not going to put the Vampire Mansion down just yet. Or should I, actually? Actually, yeah, because we do have the watchtowers now, so you know, I'm going to put it down next to the campfire, because he can spawn in there as well. So I'm just going to see what happens. Ta-da! So we get 2 crossbowmen. Awesome. And that was by being right next to the tile. That's very useful to know. And then, dun, 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 we get our armor. Right, so now it's a case of gear up and crack on. Now, one thing that I'm going to love is using damage to all with that attack speed, because that's going to be insane once it actually gets going. So he is hoping that it's going to go, hopefully, how I'm planning it to, because I'm actually planning it this time. Also, another thing that I would like to do is, I'm going to do it on this episode, and I'm also going to do it on my next episode, Dungeon of the Endless, is I would like to give a shout out to a very lovely commenter called Leo Angelo Carolino. Apologies if I have pronounced any part of your name wrong, but I do, however, thank you. You have helped me a lot with my Dungeon of the Endless playthrough, which I'll be uploading very soon. And honestly, just utilising dust a bit more in that playthrough has really, like, trying to light up the rooms, it's definitely helped me live a little bit longer, which means I have, of course, gotten through further than what I planned to. So it's even better all around. So it's great. So thank you very much for being here, and thank you an awful lot for commenting and giving me that advice as well. Now, just another one is, yeah, okay, yes, so just to reconfirm, the Thicket does give you +2 hero attack speed. Because I was a little bit unsure about that one a moment ago. Now, I'm going to see if I can do something with just around. So if I just leave that there, the chest will pop up at some point. Pop the ruins next to it. And of course, I didn't get the thing I wanted, but it's fine. Ooh. Ah, yes, of course. So the vampire, we haven't used him for a while, so I actually completely forgot about this. So, the vampire, number 1, he's got a soul. Yay! Number 2, bloody pets. Summons bats after health drops below 50%. Also now has bloodthirst. Oh my god, bloodthirst. 20% of vampire's damage is dealt to all creatures that have the living attribute. So essentially us. Yay, we're gonna get squished. Okay, then his bat down here. So Swarm of Bats has a repellent squeak. Everyone who doesn't have this ability gets the ringing in the ears effect, which has a 10% chance of interrupting attacks. And they also have gnawing, so I'm pretty sure we've seen this one already, but 20% chance to cause bleeding that deals 12 damage after every attack for the next 3 seconds. And already, as you can see, we do have that ringing in the ears, so it's got a 10% chance to stop us basically from attacking. But from what I can see so far, so good. I'm going to stick it back into planning mode just so I can now start equipping. Now, magic damage, I am still a little uncertain on. I've already worked out what the magic health is, but I don't know what magic damage is. So again, if anyone does know, please do let me know in the comments below. Do I want to? For only 3? Not really. Not really, because we've only got like a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've probably got something else, haven't I? Yeah, so I've got another one that's given attack speed, but we've got a plus 11% already. This is going well. I don't want to jinx it, but so far, so good. Wheat field. I don't think I've actually used this one in my playthroughs. I can't remember. But wheat fields. Haystacks look like a cozy place to rest, but you have to move on. Can only be placed next to a village and gives plus 15 health to healing in adjacent villages. Ah, no, I think I may have used it. It does ring a big bell and it spawns in a scarecrow for 4 days. It does ring a big bell, so we will see what happens when we get round to it. For that one, yeah, we'll do. Okay. To be fair, I do think this is going better than what I could have planned, in all honesty. I didn't actually think that all this would be stacking up quite so soon. Here we go, got another wheat field, put a pin there. Now obviously the health has gone up, it's a combination now of the Rocky Mountains and everything here that has a soul. Cool. So we're all good there. So just going to squish him for our quest and then crack on, go round and... well, I guess just have fun with it, because this is obviously one that I don't really like playing. So it'd be nice to actually have a playthrough that works out well with the rogue to actually make me enjoy a bit more. Not to say that it's a bad class, just for my personal taste and my personal kind of playstyle, I just the necromancer being able to spawn in the dead stuff. I don't know, I just really like it. Just, yeah. Anywho, without me being a total weirdo. Okie dokie, so. Now I have just taken off the damage to all, but to be fair, that damage is a bit too much to not use. So, and that goes on there. Okay. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it is so far so good. Don't like how much health I'm losing though. I'm hoping I start gaining health a little bit quicker. Because I've just used 2 potions attacking those bandits. Which obviously isn't ideal. Put it this way, if this goes badly, I'll just very quickly switch over to the necromancer and then just, I'll just go from there because we now have no more potions. That vampirism that I've got there, to be honest, that could really do with going up. Just put on very quickly. It's fair that we are pretty alright with the attack speed and the counter as well. Because obviously the countering is going to be another one that's going to very much keep us alive. Now, I don't really think with these it matters where I put them now, so I'm just going to keep them going. Obviously, to be fair, I really should be more focused on these and keeping them all connected, but I'm just kind of jumbling them up at the moment, which probably isn't helping me too much, so don't do what I'm doing, folks. So let's start rectifying this, shall we? So we're going to put forest down here and mountains over this way and maybe down there a bit. Let's try and fix it a little. Yeah, I'm gonna die in a second. I mean, I did get a trait there. But... let's just, why is that one green? Oh, it's because of the forest person. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, I mean, to be fair, I've got, what, 139 health? You know this character is not going to last long with me. So, maybe I am doing something wrong. Obviously, with the mountains, I'm doing something very wrong. But, regardless, something is just not quite right. Which reminds me, actually, one thing that I did do off camera was I got a few more little items on my little resource run. One of them here is the brass candlestick, so mostly just a piece of art, but still quite useful. It's a real waste to burn 3 candles at once, but who can refuse the comfort of some warm light in these dark times? So the hero's damage is increased by 5% when he is in range of a road lantern or beacon, and the effect will not stack. We then have an antique shelf, so its contents are protected from dust and moisture by a layer of glass, but you can still look. This piece of furniture has seen better days, so you'd better not use it too often. And it gives you +1 to max HP for every whole resource gained during this expedition. So not these little bits, you want the big bits. And then finally, the blacksmith's hammer. This tool is unmatched in making lots of sparks, a loyal companion to all blacksmiths, respects hard work, and a firm hand, gives +1 defense. So I'm just going to do that straight away. I mean, unless I want to do that. No. Okay. Let me just double check that I can't build anything else. I could now build actually another watchtower and a mud hut. I don't have a mud hut. Let's build a mud hut! We're one step closer to proudly calling our humble camp a village. Even though it's just a shelter half covered in mud. But we are really grateful. People are very exhausted, both physically and mentally. Some private space to call a home will bring some happiness. Yay! So we're doing something good. Okay, so... Can I get... Nah. No, I'm 3 short. Okay, should have really paid more attention to that, but it is okay. Ugh. So, what are we going to do? Check we can't craft anything, which we can't. And we're going to go straight back into the expedition. No point in faffing. I didn't really want to use this one right now. Bugger, I forgot to switch it over. Never mind, we shall instead continue. I did want to use the arsenal for my next necromancer run, but all is good. We shall just push on and see how it goes. Oh, I just buggered up, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't really want to keep the attack speed in. I have screwed up, folks! Oh, no, but it's okay. Well, just to be fair, I do actually want to know if the attack speed helps him spawn these guys in quicker. I really don't know. It's just, I think at this point it is honestly just a learning game. Don't get me wrong, I could probably go look up everything on Wikipedia and things like that, but it's more fun to just throw yourself into it and see what happens, I personally think. Learn a bit on the move and everyone can join in. Oh yeah, and that one as well. So, we're on what? Attack speed +8? I don't really think with +8 we're really going to notice if he's going to spawn in any quicker, so we'll just take that off actually. To be fair, I do think him spawning them in is that blue bar, isn't it, underneath when it goes up. And it would have... Oh, I didn't want that in either. I've screwed up my deck a little bit here. I was just excited to get back in it, but it's all good, folks. No, I can't put that down. Let's put the vampire mansion next to this, though. No, I think we're okay for now. Because look, we've got these guys! Yeah! Which means I'm not so scared to take on things. Well, especially things close to the campfire anyway. Okay, what we got here? Well, you're obviously going over that. You can go over that, and then you can go over that. Yay! So to keep forgetting as well that our guy can actually attack as a necromancer. Because look, he's got a little bit of damage there. Oh, bless him. I wonder that if getting up the attack speed will actually make that bar go a little bit quicker. We shall find out. We shall find out. I'm pretty sure we will eventually notice. Yeah, we'll limit it as well. But I'm pretty sure we'll notice it though. Obviously, the further in we go, the faster the attack speed gets. I'm pretty sure we will see if there is a difference or not with how quickly those skeletons are in fact being summoned. Although looking at them, I think it is the attack speed, isn't it? But if I actually watch it properly, because you can see it on obviously all the other things around. So yeah, I think it is the attack speed. But I just want to know if the attack speed does influence how quickly we are summoning. Ah, well, let's not focus on one point. We'll just keep pushing forward. Keep having a laugh. Because to be fair, I think this may end up being a shorter episode than normal today, just because I do have other bits and bobs to do today. Ooh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Let's do that instead. Oh, goodness me. To be fair, if I could stop yawning, that'd be a good place to start, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, more skeletons. What will I lose? Defense and evasion. Well, I also get the skeleboneses and the quality. Because let's face it, that is gonna be going for the quality and the levels because we are under leveled. Okay. But luckily, look at that. Nothing to kill for a while. Although it is, you know, taking a while to get round. Okay, our first grow. Let's put you there with that there. Just double checking I'd read that amulet. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Ah, yes, I forgot. We've left the swamp in, haven't we? See, because I hadn't obviously planned to go straight into the Necromancer, as much as I've literally just done this deck, I also completely forgot what I left in the deck. I told you people, I is not the smartest bulb. I really is not. Oh look, we gained silverware. I'm pretty sure the people living in a camp are going to be over the moon at getting some silverware. Have to admit, this can get absolutely crazy. You can get the trait. I say the word trait and we get a trait. Let us just, there we go. But no, if you can get the trait that gives you the extra skeletons, you know, the three skeletons that join you at the start of the loop, plus having the archers, against several of these guys, honestly, it can get pretty mental pretty quickly, and it's actually quite entertaining just to watch it all going backwards and forwards. Oh, I was kind of hoping that would have been like, oh yeah, here you go. So let's go with +1 to max number of skeletons, because I may need to take something off that gives the skeletons. But for now, we're okay. Seems I want to test attack speed. Let's see what happens when this goes on. I might have to watch the recording back, you know, just to time the actual... just to time how quickly that bar goes up, just to see if it does make a difference with the attack speed. Because I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having a hard time really, well, just seeing the difference, to be honest. I don't think it has made a difference, in all honesty. I really don't, but I suppose you never know, unless the attack speed helps the skeletons themselves. That's one that I haven't actually considered. So there's lots of different things that it could have done. But it's obviously working out which one it has done, so... But it's me, if I can't work it out in the episode, then I will certainly look into it outside of the game and obviously do the thing I didn't want to do and go on and have a quick look on Wikipedia. Literally just look at that one thing and then close it. Because I don't want to look too far into this, like, research-wise. I want to just go in and have fun. I'm just going to put that there and just boost the attack speed of everything around there. It's gonna blow! Oh no, it's not. Well, that was a bit preemptive of myself. So you get a lot of wheat fields. Actually, to be fair, I do have a village I can put down. A couple of villages, actually. There we go. So that gets those out of the way with. What would I lose? I mean, the regen I don't really need right now, so I'm quite happy to lose the regen. The defense I'm not bothered about either, to be honest. So yeah, we'll do that. Nice little trade-off. So gotta admit, I love watching all those numbers just flying around everywhere when everything's going off. Look at them all go. I haven't the foggiest idea what's going on, but it's great to watch. One thing I do want to test though is how far back that this is going to go. So what I'm going to do as well, actually no. That looks like the harpy. So actually, we'll just go straight into the next fight. I was going to say, I'm trying to say two words at once. It was about putting either a cemetery or a ruins here. I'll still put one down. Just see kind of how far back the watchtower effect goes. That's not too much of a loss in level to get some quality. So yeah, we'll do that as well. So it will be interesting to say the least. Ah, no, they're not there. Bugger. I suppose in my defence, I did say this is going to be a shorter episode than normal because I've got things to do. Field of Blades, hang on a second. It's a plant, it's a swarm, and has a soul. Ambush creates creature's first strike is always a critical hit, so 200% damage, and always hits the target. And has a 30% chance to counter-attack. Oh my god. And there's 3 of them. Well, guys, wasn't that fantastic? I could just resurrect again and watch. Surely, yeah, but let's just watch us die again, shall we? Something tells me it's when I upgrade the watchtower, that's when the archers gets like spreading out further from the campfire. I'm not gonna lie though, the characters survived longer than I thought. Considering that I literally revived for a laugh, this is going... How am I still alive? I've got a trait and everything, what is going on? I thought the run was over. I legit thought the run was bloody over. Okay. Do you know what? Never mind, actually, just in case. Ah, okay. Do you know what? Sure, we'll just go with the counter-attack. I'm not even going to bother reading it out because I know we're not going to survive much longer. Unless it's just going to completely fool me again and just go, yeah, actually, you're going to be alive for a little while longer. Oh yeah, more Fields of Blades. To be fair, no. We're probably going to die now, aren't we? Is this just the run where I say, I think we're going to die, and then we just don't die? Is it because it looks different? Creates a field of blades on empty tiles during combat. Oh, okay. Why is it different? What's made it different? Is it because it's next to this? Oh, see, this is what I like, because I don't know what's going on, but I can't wait to find out. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Keep pushing on, but to be fair, I'm not even going to say it. I'm really not going to say it. Okay. We're still alive. Things are going semi-okay. Apart from, you know, death and despair potentially being at the door, but... See, now I'm trying to think, hang on, because if that's going to keep spawning enemies, we're going to need a lot of road lanterns just there to stop it. I could be cruel and just stop this halfway through a loop. Like, right guys, that's it. Game over, game done. But no, let's just risk it for a biscuit. I don't really need any more beacons, to be honest. I don't even want any more beacons. Let's just keep going. Oh, I love it. And even that didn't kill us. This is madness. What on earth is going on? Don't get me wrong, I like it, but this is so strange. So, Scarecrow is one that we haven't actually looked at. So, Scarecrow, wide swing, 30% of creatures' damage is dealt to everyone on the battlefield. And Scare Away, so banishes a random enemy at the start of battle and only once per battle. So, I'm assuming he's already done that, hasn't he? Just scared away one of my Skeleboneses. Okay. And okay, so put some more stuff down. Put another road lantern there. Yeah. It's a shame though, because I actually kind of really need these resources. I really need a lot of resources. For all the things that I want and probably need to do, I do actually genuinely need a lot of resources. The longer I last, don't get me wrong, it's great, but in all honesty, after that, I'm surprised I'm alive. What started as a joke has ended up going rather well. Well. Come on, what's going to hold out? Well, there we go. I suppose it did have to end eventually. And we can also upgrade. So we can either upgrade the herbalist hut or the field kitchen. Let's have a look. So if we upgraded the herbalist hut, we get plus 2% to potions healing effect and plus 2 potions to carry with you. If we upgraded our field kitchen, we just get more healing power on the campfire. Is there anything else I could maybe build though? Not that I need to right now. Okay. So I'm probably going to go with the potions and get... So it currently heals us for 4% of health. Well, if we upgrade it, it's now going to do, what, 6? And we even get extra, so it's better going for 2 lots of healing effects compared to 1. So yeah, we'll do that.
There's much more room here now. To express my gratitude, I'll tell you a healing recipe. 15 lemons, 2 spoons of honey, 3 heads of garlic and 10 ears of wheat. Throw it all in a pot of water and let it brew for a bit. Best remedy for sore joints. Don't give me that look, you'll be thanking me in 15 years or so.
Couldn't quite hold on to the accent. I was trying not to laugh at myself, actually. But yeah, that actually went a lot better than what I thought it So my next goal is probably going to be to start upgrading stuff. I do want to get the warehouse done. There was another one that I wanted to do. Was it that one? No, was it that one? Might have been that one, but I can't remember. Either way, this has been a surprisingly interesting episode. I'm actually shocked at myself, to be fair. However, I love you, all of my beautiful guys, girls, and everything in between. Lots and lots and lots, and I hope you all stay safe. So, please like the video and comment if it's working well. Is there anything you want to change? Is there anything else you want me to do? Any tips, tricks, or hints? Let me know. And I'll see you in what may be another surprising episode. Bye for now.